MMORPGs are fantastic. They let you live out your wildest fantasies like having money or talking to women. They truly are the greatest genre of games. Any serious MMO player will understand the importance of having a deep connection to the game you play. You need to understand the history of the land, the changing political climate, and of course, more importantly, who's the sexiest character. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I'm Josh Strife Hayes. Many years ago, I quit my job to play MMOs full-time and I've regretted it every day since. So today, I'm going to share with you the only thing that makes my life worth living, a numbered list of the sexiest female characters in MMOs. And don't worry, in the name of equality, we'll be covering the sexiest guys very soon. Before we begin, remember to like the vid and sub to the channel for more MMO stuff and ring the bell so you don't miss a single video. A massive thank you to all my Patreon supporters and Twitch subs who make all my videos possible. The rules of this list are simple, only one female NPC per game, otherwise the entire list would be League of Angels characters. Right, top 10 sexiest MMO babes. Let's do this. Number 10, League of Angels, all of them. In my quest to find the worst MMO of all time, I spent some time playing League of Angels. I played League of Angels 3 for about 10 hours, and then the sequel, League of Angels Heaven's Fury, for another 10, and I still have absolutely no idea what the plot was. League of Angels is like Las Vegas condensed down into a game. Everything sparkles, everything flashes, and everything wants money from you. There's more currencies than the screen has space for, and more systems than any game would realistically need. And on top of all this, the game plays itself. You don't even need to be there. Just switch on autoplay and walk away, which honestly is the best way to actually experience this game. But if you look past the pointless gameplay and redundant player input and consider only the graphics, it's still crap. But now it's sexy crap. The angels that make up your aforementioned league look like kidnapped Victoria's Secret models, and the armor they all wear wouldn't protect them from a mean comment. But I mean, come on, if you were in charge of a harem of angels, you wouldn't complain if they looked like this. Number 9, Miss Foxall, Horse Riding Tales. Horse Riding Tales is the absolute peak of horse-based mobile games disguised as real games. It's free on Steam and even that is overpriced. In it, you play as a young girl learning to ride horses and possibly bang the stable boy. I didn't get far enough into the game to confirm that's the plot, but it is heavily implied. But we're not here for him, we're here for this foxy thing, Miss Foxall. You see, Horse Riding Tales is set in the riding school of Meadowcroft, looked after by the strict and stern Miss Foxall. She oversees everything and keeps everything in tip-top shape. Now, she may not appear in the game as a character model, and she's not voice acted. In fact, this character portrait is all you'll ever see of her. But I've dated horse girls, I know what they're like. And you just know she's got jodhpurs and a riding crop hanging up somewhere that have never seen a horse, if you know what I mean. Number 8. Countess ANISE, Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2 was a relatively unknown and unsuccessful game that had a short period of popularity in the late 2000s and didn't give us much, but it did give us Queen Jenna, the ruler of Kryta and regent of Ascalon. And what a queen she is, vibrant, youthful, stunningly pretty. She's a summer flower in every way, and you just know if you weren't poor and ugly, she'd whisk you off to a life of luxury. But as often happens with lives of luxury, you'd grow fat and lazy, she'd grow complacent, and you'd fall out of love, drifting apart as summers come and go. But Countess ANISE, now we're talking. This badass is Queen Jenna's personal bodyguard. She is a stupidly powerful mesmer that's a wizard in Guild Wars 2 speak. She's a competent spy and trickster, using her brains to reveal hidden plots against the Queen and keep the realm safe. She is the real force here. She is the person you want on your side, and nothing is sexier than competence. Number 7, VALINDRA, Neverwinter. There comes a time in everyone's life when you have to seriously ask yourself, would you fuck a lich? And the answer is yes, yes you would, especially if it was VALINDRA. VALINDRA Shadowmantle was the main villain of Neverwinter back when Neverwinter was good. She stole a crown, then stole a dragon, then stole an entire castle, and no matter how many times you beat her down, she would get back up again. You ain't never gonna keep her down. The opening cinematic shows her as a fair and beautiful maiden before her skin flakes off and her lich form is revealed. But honestly, VALINDRA, after a few glasses of wine, I'm not even going to notice. You've got an army of undead, a sweet flowing robe, and a can-do attitude. And in my eyes, that makes you one very sexy undead. Number 6, MINFILIA, Final Fantasy XIV. Final Fantasy XIV has one of the friendliest and most welcoming communities of any MMO. Until you disagree with them on anything, then it's got one of the most vile and toxic communities of all time. It truly is an amazing place. Say the right things and you're treated like a king, but question the hive mind and prepare for death threats. Knowing that, I'm confident in saying MINFILIA is one seriously sexy lady, leader of the Path of 12, then later the Scions of the 7th Dawn. MINFILIA just oozes the I'm in charge and I know it vibe, and damn if that's not attractive. But, and this is a big but, I'm not talking about her god-awful version 3.2 white dress style. Oh no, that's dull. I'm talking classic 2.0 red skirt, purple armbands, and boots that must take literally all day to put on and then chafe to high hell. This is the best version, don't even try to tell me I'm wrong. Plus, she's voiced by Amy Bolton, who's just effortlessly beautiful. Number 5. Queen AYRENN, Elder Scrolls Online. The Elder Scrolls franchise does have a somewhat colourful history when it comes to character faces, running the whole gauntlet from Lovecraftian nightmare to almost acceptable, and while the Elder Scrolls Online doesn't exactly fare much better, it does have one thing going for it: Queen AYRENN. She's a queen, she's 28, and she's technically not human, but I'm willing to look past that. She was a warrior most of her life, and she knows how to stand up for herself. She's strong, stubborn, and absolutely sexy, and the cherry on top is she's voiced by Kate Beckinsale, one of the best looking people ever. What's not to love? If the Elder Scrolls Online is all about your own personal journey, my personal journey is to bang this queen. Number 4. Gravelyn, Adventure Quest Worlds. Let me talk you through the most ultra Chad move possible, the journey only the chaddiest of Chads could possibly go on. You appear in a fantasy world, kill a dragon, go and see a king, help him fight an evil dude, then another more powerful eviler dude shows up and blows up the first evil dude's giant flying dragon castle. So you go to the now crashed dragon castle and meet a drop-dead gorgeous redhead. It's the daughter of the first evil dude and you date her. That is the plot of Adventure Quest Worlds, right up until the date her bit. That's just my personal headcanon. But that feisty evil redhead is Gravelyn, leader of the forces of evil since her dad got blown up, ruler of the dark and dismal denizens, powerful and confident warrior. Gravelyn is just gosh darn attractive in every way. Plus, I mean, giant flying dragon castle. Bet you've never been in one of those before. Number 3. SYLVANAS, World of Warcraft. When I discussed this video idea on my Discord channel, the reactions were varied. Some people supported, some people questioned, and many left the channel and unsubscribed. But when I mentioned SYLVANAS, the glorious Seggy just would not stand for it, and screamed at me that she's undead and ice cold, so I might as well go and fuck some ice cream. While he's not wrong, let me put forward a counter-argument. I know SYLVANAS has a long and detailed history. I know she used to be bad, then she was kind of good, then bad, then she burnt down a tree that no one really cared about. Then she led the Horde, then she committed genocide. But if you look beyond her flaws, and I mean, who hasn't burnt down someone's ancestral home, you'll discover she's really hot. Not temperature-wise, as pointed out she's stone cold, but physically she's attractive. I know they say don't stick your dick in crazy, but sometimes it can be fun. Plus, it was one tree. I mean, how many people realistically lived there? Like, 3? Number 2. Slayer Master NIEVE, Old School RuneScape. Old School RuneScape is proof you don't need good graphics to be a good game, and NIEVE is proof you don't need all your limbs to be a good Slayer Master. Sitting proud in the Gnome Stronghold, NIEVE is one of the highest level Slayer Masters, decked out in some of the best melee armor in the game, and with her left hand replaced with a hook, she's a badass fighting machine who proudly wears a fire cape, proving she, unlike you, has killed the Tiztok Jad. NIEVE even joins you on the Grandmaster Quest Monkey Madness 2, and no spoilers, but she's even more badass than anyone expected. If there's one lady in Gielinor capable of holding her own, it's NIEVE, and if there's one lady in Gielinor worth dating, it's also NIEVE. And number 1, the sexiest babe in any MMO, IGRID, Black Desert Online, Shadow Arena. My search for the worst MMO has taken me to some pretty dark places. I've played Tale of Toast, Rhizome, even the absolute dumpster fire that was Mortal Online. But when I played Shadow Arena, I felt tricked, because Shadow Arena isn't an MMO, it's a Battle Royale, and I'm just terrible at Battle Royales. That is, until I played as IGRID. This hulking beast of a Nordic woman is clad in bearskins and wields her mighty axe as she hacks and slashes her way through foe after foe. Playing as IGRID isn't so much playing as hanging on for dear life. She is a powerhouse, she is terrifying, she's as violent as they come, and if she asked you out on a date, you've got no choice. She could crush your skull between her thighs and you die happy. IGRID is the perfect mix of feminine grace and sheer unstoppable rage, and there is nothing sexier than a competent, confident woman who knows what she wants and goes to get it. If IGRID looks at you, you're about to fight or go on a date, and both would be equally terrifying. Cheers for watching! If you want more MMO videos, then drop a like or sub to the channel. A massive thank you to all my Patreon supporters and Twitch subs who make all my content possible. You can support the Patreon from only £1 a month. Check the video description for links to the Patreon, Twitch, Twitter and Discord, and as always, have a great day.